I'm recording. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So thank you for that. Who is that? Who reminds me? Sunil. Thank you for that. Okay. So what are the main day-to-day activities of the database administrator? What he is going to do regularly in the office, the organization? Okay. So the main DBA activities for a particular database administrator is installing and maintaining the SQL servers, guys. Okay. As a DBA, as a DBA, just 1 minute, guys. Right. Okay. So as a DBA, what he's going to do regularly in the office. Okay. So DBAs, generally SQL DBAs, are responsible to install the SQL servers, guys. Installing means we don't install other softwares and all. We'll take care of the SQL Server softwares. We are responsible to install the SQL Server softwares, and we are responsible to maintain the SQL Server softwares. Means maintaining means what, guys? Suddenly if the server is down, if the SQL Server is down, if the services are down, if the database is down, if any SQL related resources are not responding properly. So that is called, that comes under maintenance. So it's our responsibility. Our means DBA responsibility to make sure your SQL resources are available, okay, for the users. Okay, so installing is our part, and maintaining of the SQL server is also our responsibility, and creating logins and giving permissions, guys. This is very important. So we are going to store a lot of important data in the databases, important or unimportant, that is secondary. But imagine if other person is able to see your salary, how it will be. Okay, so it's very difficult, right? So even though you people are with the same experience, you might get high salary, the other guy might get low salary when compared to you. So HRs generally, they don't allow to discuss the salary part with other colleagues, or they don't allow to see the salaries of other employees, right? So this is very important. So every field of the particular piece of information is very important, guys. Every field is very important. So sometimes it's very important to restrict the access for other people. So by default, no one can access the SQL server. We have to provide the access. Those who are looking for the access on a needy basis, we are going to provide the access to the particular users and all. Okay, so giving access to the data is also a database administrator responsibility, guys. Not only that, again I'm saying, okay, taking backups. Just now we discussed one situation, like you are dumping all your memories in a hard disk, but suddenly hard disk is crashed or unable to retrieve or not responding. So what is the use of storing the data? So that is the main situation. Suddenly if your database is crashed, or suddenly if your database, something happened to your database which is not responding, then it is our responsibility, guys. It's our responsibility to make the database available. Okay, that means safety. I want to say as a safety. So safety is very important. So of course we are also going to do like safety for safety purpose. Okay, we'll keep two keys of our home, right? In case if one key is lost, okay, at least second key will save us. We'll keep two keys of our vehicle, right? At least for the safety in the future. So safety is very important, guys. So as a DBA, it's our responsibility to maintain the safety of the database. How we can maintain the safety, how we can achieve the safety, by just taking the backups of the database. So as a DBA, it's our responsibility to take the backups of the database. So whenever we need, okay, or suddenly if the database is crashed, so these backups will help us to retrieve the data from the existing backup files and all. So safety is also very important thing. As a DBA, we are responsible for maintaining the safety of the SQL Server data and databases. Okay, sometimes they will ask, they will request us to restore the data. See, guys, this is our live application, right? So whatever you can see under Amazon.in or flipkart.com, whatever you can see, this is a live application. We can call it as a live application. Professionally in the organization, we'll call it as a production application or live environment. We can call it as a live environment, guys. So now I just want to change the layout of this application. Okay, so here I can see okay, some suitcases, right? So here I can see some luggage, some suitcases and all. I don't want to keep this suitcase here. I just want to move this, okay, items to another location. Okay, I just want to keep some other, okay, items on the top. I want to change the layout of this application. So in the organization, they are going to change directly on the live application, on the production application or production servers. We can call them as production servers. In the organization, are they going to do the changes on the live application directly? Any idea?
No, I guess.
No, right? So no, we cannot do that. So imagine the simple example, small example. When Corona comes, okay. So after 1 year or 1.5 year, these pharma companies and all, they started for clinical trials for the vaccination, right? So initially, once they invented the vaccination, and they didn't give to the public, okay. So they just trials. They just did some trials on the animals. First they did on animals, based on the results, then they just go for some clinical trials. They will randomly select people across the country or across the geographic location, and based on that, they are very particular about it. They will select some people from, okay, they are going to select some male people, male, like what we can say, some men and women, and they are going to do the some clinical trials and all. So they are going to retrieve the data, and they are going to scrutiny the data, and they are going to like observe what are the changes they just found once any person took the vaccination and all. So once everything looks good, then only they are going to introduce that vaccine to the public, guys, right? Correct. That is called pilot project. We can call it as a pilot project or beta version, okay, for testing purpose. So in case if anyone wants to do the changes to the live environment, we don't do it directly. We will have different types of environments in the organization. Like the same way, if the pharma companies has trying to introduce one, okay, medicine, it is not going to introduce to the public immediately. First it will do some trials on the animals, testing purpose. Then they are going to change, and they are going to start the clinical trials on the humans. Once depends upon the results, then after 2 or 3 trials, then they are going to introduce that particular medicine to the public. In the same way, this is a live environment. Whatever we want, we cannot do at any time, guys. So for that, we will have different environments in the organization. So we will have prod environment and non-prod environment. Prod means production environment, under non-production environment, guys. Okay, we will have production environment and non-production environment. So under non-prod, we have different environments again: stage environment, test environment, dev environment, QA environment, UAT environments. These are different non-prod environments, guys. So first they will depends upon the application criticality. So they will first whatever changes they want to do, they will first test on test servers, guys. If the results are good, if they face any challenges, they are going to modify the code accordingly. Okay, then whatever changes are there, then they will try to do it on a dev or stage. So first they are going to do the, okay, practice, or they are going to do testing and all on the non-prod servers, guys. If they are satisfied with the results on the non-prod servers, then only they will apply the same, whatever refined code is there, they are going to apply the same changes on the production server. That's what you can see. This is your production environment or production servers. This is coming from a production server. This interface is coming from a production server. Production means people are going to access. That is a live application. Okay, so if anyone wants to do any changes, they cannot do the changes immediately. First they will test it on non-prod environment, then only they will introduce on the production environment. That is how the process will be there in the organization. So sometimes, usually production environment, see, this is the production environment, guys. If you just click on any product, and you can select the product, and you can buy this product, so that the data will be stored in the table. Agreed. So for non-prod, usually no users will be there. So data, and we don't connect to the non-prod servers, right? We don't know what are non-prod servers of Amazon. We'll simply able to access the application. We'll select whatever product you want. We are going to buy the product. Do you know non-prod servers of Amazon or Flipkart? So to access, no, we don't know. So we cannot access the non-prod servers. But for testing purpose, developers or users need a real-time data. They cannot test it on the production servers. There are two challenges here. Developers or users cannot test their coding on the on the production servers. First challenge. Second challenge, people are not going to access the non-prod servers, stage servers, test servers. People doesn't have access to non-prod servers. The second challenge, non-prod servers, it can't load with the data. Why? Because people are not going to access the particular non-prod servers. Prod servers, you cannot do the changes. I need data from prod to non-prod, guys. What is the best way? Can anyone tell me? What is the best way? How can I transfer the data from prod to non-prod? Just use your just common sense. It's not a rocket science and all. You can easily get the answer. That's very simple thing. Everyone got the point, guys? Sorry.
Nice.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Backup and restore. I will take the backup of the production database. I'll restore the same content on the non-prod servers. Right? Then I'll get the live data. Right? So this is called backup and restore. So that is called, we can call it as a database refresh task. Refresh. You are going to refresh the database. Refresh means not right click refresh. Okay? Not right click this refresh. Refresh means taking backup of production servers and restoring on the non-prod servers. You can call it as a database refresh task. That is a regular activity in the organization. Why we are going to do that, guys? Because non-prod servers doesn't have data, but the users needs a real-time live data to test their coding logic and all. So that's why we are going to take the backup of the production servers and will restore on the non-prod servers, so that the same data will come on the non-prod servers and developers can do their testing and all on the non-prod servers with the live data, guys. That is called database refresh or restore. Okay, so as a DBA, it's our responsibility to do the database refresh and all. It's a regular activity. Either you will get a weekly or monthly or bi-weekly, depends upon the requirement. You will get this database refresh activity, guys. And in case of any backup failures that we have to take care, any restore failures that we have to take care. So these are the activities, guys. And then scheduling jobs and maintenance plans, guys. Creating and scheduling jobs and maintenance plans. Guys, I hope most of you are using credit card. Okay. So don't know, depends people to people, credit card to credit card. There are some different dates will be there. It will generate a statement, so that you all will get imagine my credit card date is 16th of every month. It will generate a credit card statement by 16th of every month. It will send an email, hey, this is your statement. These are the purchases, these are the credits, these are the debits, and this is the final balance that you have to pay. Every month by 16th in my Gmail inbox, I am going to receive that mail, guys. Who is sending? Anyone having any idea how I am getting that particular mail? And I'm the only one customer, and like me, lot of lakhs of customers will be there. Might be those who are opted for the particular credit card. Most of them, they are going to get, depends upon their cycle, they are going to get it by first or second or 15th or 20th of the month. How they are getting that statements?
Creating jobs.
Automation.
Automation, very good.
Auto
Automation.
scheduled.
Correct, very good. These are the
Automation.
beautiful words. Yes, correct. These are the beautiful words. Automation, automation, automation. Right? Using automation means internally by creating the jobs. So no one will send it to you, guys. No one will send it to you. There is a job. That job will run very periodically. Depends upon the requirement, that job will run. And it is going to pull the data from different sources. What is his credits, what is his debits. It will scrutiny everything, and that job will push your particular attachment or statement to your inbox. No one is going to send that emails, guys. You are getting automated emails. That's why if anyone observed clearly, you can see an automated email. Automated email means what? Email that you are getting by using automation feature called automated emails. Okay, so these are the automated mails that you are going to, it is going to push directly to your inbox, right? That we can achieve using automation. In automation, one concept is called scheduling jobs. Okay, jobs, scheduling jobs. These jobs will run regularly, depends upon your requirement. Your requirement is taken, guys, every day at night 12 o'clock I want to take the backup of a database, right? I am going to maintain 100 servers, 200 servers, 1000 servers, 2000 servers. In each server at least 10 databases or 20 databases will be there. 1000 servers means 1000 into 20, 20,000 databases I need to take the backup. Is it possible to take a backup of 20,000 databases daily with 8 people or 10 people? Is it possible? Can I take it daily a full backup on the databases manually on all the databases? Is it possible? No,
No,
it's
No,
not
it's not.
possible. Okay,
it's time
so that's
consuming.
why, yes, that's why we are going to,
Not possible.
okay, schedule. Yes, very good. We are going to schedule backup jobs. Lot of jobs are there. If you want backup, you will configure a backup job. If you want restore automation, you will configure a restore job. If you want to send documents like this, the credit card statements and all, that is a different job. Those are related to application jobs. You can call them as application related jobs. You will have maintenance jobs, application related jobs. This particular feature, every billing period, the user, the customer has to get a credit card statement. It is an application related job, application requirement, that is. Daily taking the backups, that is a maintenance related job, means it's very important. Why? Because next minute your database might corrupt. We are not sure. The next minute itself your database might corrupt. So that's why we'll try to take the backup of all the databases regularly. That automation can be achieved with the help of jobs and maintenance plans, guys. That automation we can achieve with the help of jobs and maintenance plans. So that is also responsibility of the database administrator. Okay, and configuring the high availabilities. Okay, so we are going to configure the high availability. High availability, can anyone tell me what is the meaning of high availability, guys? What is the meaning of high availability? You know, you all know, and you are using that feature knowingly or unknowingly, you are using that feature.
Making sure the database available every time.
Very good, excellent.
Should be available for long time.
Long time, very good, super. Okay, so high availability means making the data highly available, making the application highly available. You are using this feature, high availability feature, regularly. Can anyone tell me what is the example? What is the example of high availability that you are using daily? Just
All applications.
guess it. Ah, no, no,
Applications data.
no, 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 not that much. Don't go technically. Very simple example that you are using this high availability regularly. Everyone is using.
Right.
I hope 99%
Phone
people are
calling.
using. Correct. Two SIMs.
WhatsApp chat.
Correct. Two SIMs. People are maintaining two WhatsApps also. Two SIMs. The best example is two SIMs. Why, guys? Why we need two SIMs? Is it really needed? Two SIMs and all? Do we need two SIMs actually? Why we are using two SIMs? Can anyone tell me? Because
The network
if
issue.
there is a network issue on one SIM, okay, we are going to use for network, we are going to use one SIM. For unlimited talk, we are going to use another SIM. I hope from US, those who joined from US, I guess you people are not using two SIMs and all. Okay, so nowadays even in India also might be slowly people won't use two SIMs, I am sure. Why? Because even though you are using or not, you have to pay a monthly bill for incoming also. 10-15 years back we used to pay, no, not 10-15 years back, 20 years back we used to pay amount for incoming. Nowadays, again, because of that geo, again there is a situation that's coming that we have to pay for incoming calls also, right? Agree, guys, everyone? Even though you're using sim or not, if you want to sim active, you have to pay 150 or 200 rupees monthly. What it means, yearly you have to pay how much? 2500 rupees minimum to minimum. Yearly you are paying 2500 rupees, and that Geo gave free for 6 months, and now we are paying lifelong. Okay, and that is going to increase again by 20%, the latest news. So this is how, like, you people are using a two sims. So definitely, after that's okay, we can pay the money, that's not a big thing, but at least the worst part is we are not getting signal for both the sims. That is the worst part, right? So that is the, so why we are maintaining two sims? Maybe if network is not available, and one sim at least we will be available in another sim, means making you highly available. Why we are using two sims, guys? Make for to available. Imagine if you are there in a remote area, if one sim is not getting calls, by using another sims you might available. So high availability means making highly available, either database or application or anything highly available, that we can achieve with at least two servers. That's why I'm just giving example of two sims. If one server is down, guys, one server is down, another server will take care of it. If one server is down, another server will take care of it. That is called high availability. That in that way we can achieve high availability, guys, making the application or database or data highly available. That is called high availability feature. So to configure high availabilities, we have different types of high availabilities, guys. High availability and disaster recovery, HA and D are very important concepts in SQL Server. Okay, so definitely you have to work on all these things, depends upon your project. Log shipping is one